Hello everybody and welcome back to the Articulation Collector's channel today, and today we're taking a look at the War for Cybertron Kingdom Wheeljack. If this is the first one of my videos you've ever seen, go ahead and consider leaving a subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all the videos that I'm making. I've got a bunch of new figures to review, so got some new videos coming out soon. But we can go ahead and start by taking a look at his box here. So it looks just like all the other Kingdom boxes. Got this small window up here with this big art of him in his robot and vehicle mode. Got Deluxe Class there. Got the Kingdom logo right there. Wheeljack up there. And War for Cybertron Kingdom 24 up there. This side you got the golden disc with a bunch of the characters from the show and from the toy line. On the back you got pictures of him in both modes here. Looking really cool. Cool box. Get that out of the way. And we can bring him back in. And now Wheeljack is a very cool looking figure. He is one of the Season 1 characters from G1. So a very beloved character by a lot of the longtime fans of the show. And this figure looks really nice. I believe this is a straight repack of the Earthrise Wheeljack. There was a Netflix version too that had like some of the battle damage paint on him. That one also looks really cool. I just found this one first, so I grabbed this one. But he is looking really cool in this robot mode here. We can go ahead and get this out of here. So he has that very G1 looking head here. In G1 when he talks, these light up. Looks really cool. Very unique. Most of the other characters don't have anything like that except like Shockwave. But very cool looking. It should kind of be more round down here, but it's just kind of cut off. That's so he has this waist articulation here. But all in all, looking very nice. I like all the different colors here. It's like a kind of a cream white color to him, which is a color I actually really like. And then it's got some of these black sections. It also has some green and red, which is very reminiscent of his look in G1. Come back here. He's got these nice like peach colored rims, which is very cool looking. I really like how this robot looks. He's got some chunky feet and some chunky legs, but it looks pretty nice. For his accessory, he has this little thing here. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be exactly. It may be like a little welder, because I know that Wheeljack is one of the inventors of the Dinobots, but pretty cool looking. Can't complain. It's got a 3mm port here, so it can go in his hand. It also has one in the back. I'm not sure what that's all about, but it's there, so you can do whatever you want with that. But it also has this rectangular post here, which can go up on his shoulders up here, which is where, personally, I prefer to display it, right there. Get that out of here. For his articulation, he's got quite a bit of articulation. His head is on a ball joint, but it's on a little panel in there that likes to move, so you can kind of get him looking down really far, but he's kind of staring at his chest plate here. But he can move, side to side, actual side to side a tiny bit, you know what I mean? He's got nice red or blue eyes in there. It's kind of hard to see on the camera though, but they are there. They look really nice. His shoulders can move. Not actually 360. I mean, you could find a way to do it, but it's kind of blocked by this back panel here. He has an elbow joint, can go perfect 90. He has bicep rotation, as well as some wrist rotation, which is kind of due to transformation, but I mean, it's there. He does have waist articulation, which is nice. He can kick forward about that far, kick back that far, and he can do the splits. He does have thigh swivel here, as well as a knee joint that can go to about a perfect 90. And he has he does. Okay, it was just kind of stuck. He does have ankle rocker joints, as well as he can kind of move his feet down and up and kind of position them in a different ways. They're on two different joints here, so you can kind of like even extend it to be a little bit taller or smush it down to be a little shorter. It's like that much of a difference though. But all in all, very cool looking robot mode. We can go ahead and get some size comparisons here with him. So here we have the War for Cybertron K24 Wheeljack with the SS8606 Grimlock in his dinosaur mode. And Grimlock is a leader class and what a leader class should be, so you can kind of see that he's massive. And now Wheeljack, I don't remember if he's just one of the inventors or if he's the actual like sole inventor of the Dinobots. But I like to display these guys together. There he is right there. We can scoot them over and we can go ahead and bring in this guy. This is the SS8607 Dinobot Slug / Slag, whatever you want to call him. And I really like how these guys all look together. I definitely like these two together, and since he took or had a part in their creation, he's definitely nice having displayed with them. They all look great together. These two are 86 Studio Series 86 figures, and he's a Kingdom figure, but they pretty much fit together perfectly. We can go ahead and get the Dinobots out of the way. And here is Wheeljack with the Commander class Kingdom Rodimus Prime. And now he's a deluxe, he's a Commander class, but that's mostly because of his trailer. So he's not near as big as the Dinobots are, but still scales really nicely. Get him out of there. And then for my fellow Studio Series fans, here he is with the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Thrust. Totally different continuities that these two figures come from, but they actually look pretty decent next to each other. There is supposed to be a Bumblebee movie Wheeljack coming out soon. I'm not sure if it's been announced yet, but there's some videos on the internet of him. Looking very cool. We can go ahead and get him out of the way. And we can get him transformed. So to see the transformation guide, there will be a link down in the description as well as right up here. Click that video, check it out, get him transformed, and we can come back and take a look at him in his Formula 1 race car mode. And here he is in his vehicle mode. Very cool looking. It's not too often that you get like straight up race cars in these Transformers, or at least I haven't. But he looks really nice. He's got a lot of like little sponsorships on here. You got Iacon, which is one of the planets in Transformers lore. Got Praxis right there. Got Cybertron Con right there. Got some, not sure what language that is. I can't read that. It says Swerve right there. Got an Autobot symbol. Got Aerobolt up there. And right here. Not on that side. This side, you got a lot of the same looking things. A little, what's that, like the victory flag right there. Very cool looking. It actually says Ricochet right there. We got Wheeljack Invenzione. Maybe that means inventor. I'm not sure. Or invention. But very, very cool looking. I like all the green and red striping on this guy. From the hood here to the back. It's got these red sections up here. All in all, I just really like how this alt mode looks. It's got this really cool spoiler up here. Mine doesn't like to roll too well. My front wheels are fine, but my back wheels are very stiff, and it doesn't actually want to roll, which is kind of a bummer for having a race car, alt mode. But very cool looking. He does have some ports back here as well as up here if you want to store his little welder thingy. Put that up there. Pretty cool. Straighten it up. Very nice looking. I like this alt mode. To get some comparisons here, he is And here is the Studio Series 78 Sideswipe, which is a concept Corvette. And I think these two actually scale really well. Again, they're not from the same continuity. This is the Bayverse and this is G1, but they still look really nice next to each other. Both are rather race-oriented vehicles, so I'm pretty glad they actually look nice together. This section back here is kind of gappy, but it doesn't bother me too much. It's mostly blocked by the spoiler from any angle except directly there, because even straight on in the back you don't really notice it. But very cool looking. Get him out of here. And here he is with Generation Select's G2 Ramjet. An awesome looking figure. Check out my review on him because I freaking love this figure. Those colors. Put him up there so I can kind of see better comparison. Now Ramjet is a Voyager, so he's, should be quite a bit larger. And he is. Get him out of here. So we can go ahead and get him transformed back into his robot mode and take a final look at him. And again, if you want to see the transformation guide, it will be linked in the description as well as right up here. But with that being said, here he is in his robot mode. Now to finish this video off, I actually really like this figure. He looks really nice in both modes, and he's got a fun transformation. Pretty easy, pretty quick. But all in all, very nice figure. I wanted to get that Netflix version, but I found this one first, and I almost kind of prefer the clean look now that I have it in hand. But that's the only difference I've noticed with the Netflix version, is the Netflix version has like the dirt on him and stuff. But all in all, really nice looking figure. I would recommend it for your G1 collection if you don't already have it. And I hope you enjoyed that review. Hope you stick around for more, and I hope you have a good night.